Good morning and welcome to DBS This Morning. It's such an awesome Wednesday and we are pleased to be in your company. Hope you had an awesome night. Today, we're going to kick right into our program. This morning, we caught up with Natasha at Changes Creation and we're going to give you an insight to her business and her operation. We also had to give you a rundown because on Saturday, remember we told you a lot about the Good Deeds Day and the parade that was on Saturday. We caught up with them on Saturday as well. We're going to give you some reviews from that parade as well. But first, let's kick off with the morning news.
Good morning. We start with news that opposition leader Alan Shastney continues to blame the lack of economic development and investment in the South for the level of poverty and crime in the area.
I'm saddened to see that a deal is being done with GPH. I fought that deal tooth and nail. I would never allow a company to come in and invest only in Castries at the expense of the people in Vieux Fort. And it's not only the expense of the people in Vieux Fort, it's the expense of people in St. Lucia because we had an opportunity of becoming a major home port facility. I'm saddened about the hospital, that we were building not only a hospital for Soufrière and the South, for Vieux Fort in the South, but we were also building an international hospital. And so that was going to be amazing. And now to see that hospital is moving to Barbados, right? And that's a loss for us because instead of St. Lucians coming here, they would have been able to now have to go to Barbados to get cured. I'm excited about the call centers. I'm also saddened to see that since we've been out of government, no new jobs. Right, there's huge opportunity for both Ojo and also ITEL and other companies to build on the success that we've had here in the South.
Vieux Fort has seen a surge in violent gun crimes over the last several months. In other news, the St. Lucia Correctional Officers Welfare Association is awaiting the outcome of a meeting held with Minister for Home Affairs Dr. Virginia Abbott-Poyott on Monday, April 17th. The meeting was organized by Prime Minister Philip Pierre after receiving a letter from the association detailing officers' grievances. The concerns ranged from a lack of communication equipment to security issues. Association PRO Yasmin Peter says that the concerns were brought to the National Security Minister with the hope that they would be addressed urgently.
We left the meeting quite satisfied, having been given the assurance that all of our concerns will be addressed. Most of those concerns have financial implications. Therefore, a three-phased approach, short, medium, and long term, will be adopted to address our grievances by the government. The Minister of Home Affairs proceeded to Cabinet to table our grievances at the regular Monday Cabinet meeting and assured us that all will be done to resolve our concerns.
In the meantime, the executive of the association has asked its membership to be patient. The Carrilek Line Worker Rodeo, held on Sunday, April 16th, has been hailed a success by organizers. The event was hosted by St. Lucia Electricity Services Limited, Lucilec, after a 3-year hiatus.
Sometimes it's underrated, it's seen as just a laborer's sort of work, but it's really a highly skilled, highly technical area of work that takes a lot of training and discipline and learning. There's also lots of theory in addition to the practice. So we wanted to celebrate line workers as a profession, hopefully encourage young persons to consider it as a career option. And beyond the line workers themselves, what they do is of extreme importance for the social and economic resilience of the region. When you talk about post-disaster recovery and line workers being at the forefront of that, that really speaks to the importance of that profession for the entire economy.
At the end of the day, the team from the British Virgin Islands Electricity Corporation were the overall winners in the experienced category, with St. Lucia Electricity Services Limited, or Lucilec, settling for second place and the Dominica Electricity Company coming in third. The Rotary Club of St. Lucia on Monday, April 17th, held a draw for its fundraising raffle. Gregory Phillip, with ticket number 1811, was announced as the winner of a laptop, which was donated by St. Lucia Electricity Services Limited, Lucilec. The purpose of that raffle was to raise funds for the Rotary Club's various charitable activities.
Most of you would have been familiar with the Mobile Blood Bank, which travels the length and breadth of St. Lucia in assisting in collecting blood for the country. There's also the 2 huge water tanks out at Babono, which was done in conjunction with Rotary clubs in the US. I think 3 Rotary clubs, and that has alleviated the water situation significantly in Babono. Our next major project is a dental clinic which should be held in September, which should be done with the Rotary Club of Montero out of Virginia in the US. And a lot of technical assistance is going to come to us from that club. There will be 1 oral surgeon, 3 periodontists, 1 endodontist, seven general dentists will also participate. We will also have 12 dentists in total and 12 hygienists.
The winner is expected to be presented with his prize soon. Those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
And thank you, Kendall, for the headlines. We now take a break. We will be right back. And now for our first feature, we caught up, like I told you, with Natasha of Changes Creation. All the good stuff. This is my area right here. Natasha, how are you?
I am well, thank you so much. Nice to meet you, Lisa.
First, tell us a little bit about your business, Changes Creation. When was it started? Why was it started? Have you always been into baking?
We started out in 2015 after I left my job at Computer World. It was not to have become a business per se. It was something that I did just so, my kids, I have kids. So it was more something that I did to have the extra for them, not having to want to buy stuff from the supermarket and stuff like that. So this is where it really started. Initially, the first one I did was the cake decorating. Okay. The cake decorating, as you know, buying birthday cakes are expensive and stuff like that. So I figure,
I got 3 months in a row, I understand.
so I figured, having to bake on your own, decorate your cakes for your kids and stuff like that, it would have been, a plus, extra money staying in your pocket and stuff like that. So that is where it started. Wow. And so from there, I learned that NRDF was offering the cake and pastry, bread and pastry. So I did that with them. I had a canteen at the time, so it was kind of part and parcel. You walk around, you hear people talk about cakes and fruit cakes especially. Yes. You hear people talk about, this one has fruit cakes, I bought it, but it's not so nice and whatever. So I wanted to offer something different. Right. So I went into the fruit cake. I got a recipe from class, but then what I did with it, I bettered it. Okay. I wanted to offer something which was more moist. As anything else, you listen to what the customers are complaining about, and you improve on it, and which is what I did. So hence the name Changes Creations.
Okay, so you plug the changes in there, and you give us something better. Now you're full blown. You're full-time that. There's no job anywhere else. This is your full-time engagement right now. This was the plan?
It was not. It was not the plan. Actually, November of last year, I decided to go on my own full-time with it. Mm-hmm. What I did, I used to do it part-time. Every year December, I would do just the fruitcakes. Right. So, but as of November, when I became unemployed, I decided to take it up full-time. And got on board with a few of the supermarkets and took it out from there.
Wow, this is amazing. Now that you've gone full blown without the job and thing, do you think it was a blessing in disguise?
It is a blessing. Most of it, my inspiration as anything else, I get it from when persons actually, they purchase from you and you get the feedback from those persons. So I can see that it has great potential. I can see because I hear the people. Right. Persons come back to me, they get it from the supermarket and they would come back and they would call from the number on the packages, and it's slowly but surely it's getting to be what I really want it to be.
What do you want it to be?
I want my cakes to be one of those most talked about cakes on the island. You go around and people, hey, this is the lady, this is the cakes, the logo, you could see it and people talk about it. So, something that people look forward to, something that makes people happy.
As it stands right now, where can we find you? Where can we find your cakes? What do we look for? Are you on Instagram or any of the social sites?
Our page, we have the Instagram, it's Changes Creations. That's what we have on Instagram and on Facebook as well. It's Changes Creations. If you're looking for it, we have the cakes available at SocaCize. Mm-hmm. SocaCize Variety, that's in Bois. They carry a wider variety of my cakes. Right. They have the coconut cake, the fruit cakes, the banana bread, plain cakes, plain fruit cakes. SocaCize Variety have those, and the supermarket Marcy I have 2 locations which I've selected. These are eventually I will probably branch out to others, but I have it at Sunny Acres and at Rodney B for
Right.
now.
Just give us, you mentioned a little banana cake and stuff like that. Give us in terms of variety, what can be offered? What do you offer?
Okay. We have pastry as well. We have the patties, saltfish patties, chicken patties, pork patties. My girlfriend from Martinique was the one who decided, hey Natasha, everybody offers chicken patties in St. Lucia. You're about changes, so why not offer something different? So she came up with the idea of the pork patties. So that in itself, I have those that I offer. I have them in 5 different varieties in terms of sizes.
Okay.
Those very mini ones, and it depends on what your occasion is.
Right.
But now what we get, mainly persons order the mini ones. They figure, just a bite size, eat and go, not anything too big to get people too tired of eating and stuff like that. So yeah, we have that. We do the sausage rolls, quiche, and stuff like that.
I keep hearing about the banana bread. What is significant about that? I keep hearing about it, so I need you to tell me about it.
The banana bread. The banana bread, I think it's more, it's a contrast because it's been compared to a cake as opposed to a bread.
Okay.
And most of our ingredients, we use the spices in particular. I try not to use pre-prepared spices. I grind everything freshly, I buy the raw and I grind it myself. So everything is kind of right there and then, not anything that I buy.
That is great. That is great stuff. Well, we want to continue to wish you the best with your endeavor. How can persons contact you though?
You could reach me. My contact number is 719-1585. You could use the email address, which is changescreations@gmail.com. We're located in Gara. We offer delivery service if anybody wants, because we know Gara is a distance, and we also have a little outlet in the market, the Castries market, on the Spice design tray. So we keep them there on a Saturday, even during the week if you want to. You could also get the cakes there on the Spice design tray.
Do you catering? Do you do?
We do a few. We were just getting into that aspect of it, but we've been able to do some birthdays and stuff like that. Hopefully in the coming, it will be a lot better, bigger, brighter.
Wonderful. Anything you want to leave with the viewers?
Well, it is the case of one being able to believe in oneself. You get the idea, you work on it, you believe in yourself, you trust in your ideas, and you take off with it. There is no such thing as failure. Failure is within you. If you put your mind to it and it is something that you really want to, you dedicate yourself to it and you make it happen. Yeah.
Well said. Thank you again and all the best.
No problem.
Thank you so much. Moving into our second feature for today, we take a look back at the weekend and the activities for Good Deeds Day.
The wizard.
What we are doing is the preparation for Good Deeds Day, which is tomorrow, April 16th. So currently what we have happening is a youth expose along with an NGO expose where we have different organizations coming together, giving back to the vulnerable, giving back to persons who are in need. So this is what is happening today. And of course on show we had our parade with our mascots, we had the children, we had the Red Cross, we had a number of organizations participating, and it was really exciting for the first ever parade to be led by the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. This year, 2023, is a year of excitement for Good Deeds Day, and the first ever pageant, we had our contestants who were actually for the first time featured on the road today. They were there, well received, excited, just looking forward to that pageant. So this is what is happening today. We expect to have a great level of entertainment and persons just coming together celebrating Good Deeds Day, and the importance of not just Good Deeds Day or doing good, but the importance of volunteerism in St. Lucia and beyond. In St. Lucia, we are known for our goodness style, and we continue to encourage people to volunteer and, of course, be good.
So Girls of a Feather, as we know, is just like a program designated for young girls and females to learn about themselves, empowerment, leadership. It's just a place where we advocate for women's rights and just gender equality. And we have different projects which helps that. We have Youth for Gender Equality, that's a new one that just popped up. We include men in this one, so men and women can come in and come have discussions about leadership as well as gender equality, women's rights, so on and so forth. We have many other projects, both ended and continuing, but our main focus is to just ensure that we spread gender equality and why it's so important in St. Lucia. So the display we have now today, we have a game show on the far right. That's something that I'm in charge of, where the person needs to spin the wheel and there are different sections on the wheel. If you land on a section, I will ask you a question. If you get it right, you get yourself a free consolation prize. And if not, I'll simply tell you the answer just so you can learn and understand these things if you are unsure of them. Spread around the table, we have different projects that we're doing. We have different informative magazines about like research that was done in St. Lucia, regionally in the Caribbean, even internationally. We just showing what we do, and we also have a sign-up sheet for Girls of a Feather if you'd like to join. So I really love the event. I love the fact that I see children just like really, really young, like 3 years old, because it helps show, it helps them realize that there are places where you can be involved in. There are different groups that you can be involved in. They have different workshops that you can do. There's also like different places, different people who selling stuff themselves. So we have a lot of entrepreneurs. That's really nice to see. And it just gives the youth a place to see, okay, they have these things in St. Lucia and I am able to do them, and that, it brings a joy because most of them feel that they can't do anything, and that's just really lovely.
So we are here supporting the Do Nation Foundation and what they're doing as a charitable organization. The Kiwanis International Umbrella is more than thrilled and happy to support Good Deeds Day. We actually have our key clubbers who are part of this initiative and who is part of the organizers and getting this event on board. So we're just excited to be here to support everything that they're doing, and it's only right for us to do so because we're all about giving back to our community.
So Irie Kids is a non-profit that does community development projects island-wide, focusing on youth engagement. One of our main programs is a pet care program. Normally this runs about a week long, and we've gone all around the island. So the kids come each day and learn about how to take care of animals, how to sense their needs, how to properly feed them, and all sorts of things. And then the kids are also taken on different excursions. We've gone to the horse stables. We go downtown or down south to Soufre, so they can take a look at the animal shelter down there as well, and give some of the toys that they've made throughout the week to dogs and animals in need. Another one of our main programs that we do is called a menstrual hygiene program for Form 1 girls in secondary school, and this focuses on personal hygiene, breaking taboos, talking about women, healthcare, and giving them and equipping them with everyday needs that they're going to have during school and outside of school as well. So these are our two main programs that we run. We also do fast relief programs. We've done school renovations, we've done COVID care kits, we've ran a food pantry, we've done clothing donations, so we've done a lot of different programs island-wide. So not here just in Soufre or just in Castries or in Beaufort, we're island-based. So.
Afternoon to St. Lucia. My name is Lucia McDonald. I'm representing Bridge of Hope. Bridge of Hope is a very good foundation which teaches girls core values of self-esteem, self-awareness, and self-development. Ridge of Hope also don't cater for girls only, but it also cater for other aspects like voluntary work, like nurse aid, vocational training, and if you want to become a good deed player, Ridge of Hope cater for that, where you learn a 6 months program which will enhance your soft skills program. I am proud to be a contestant number 6 because I just want to show St. Lucia that beauty is not only on the outside but it's on the inside, and what legacy you leave. Sometimes a legacy don't have to be education or building a house or pursuing a degree in technology. Sometimes doing a good deed such as making a difference or helping underprivileged young people can go a long way too. Remember, as I said earlier on, one difference can go a long way.
I am Janelle Felix from the beautiful community of Canaries. I am contestant number 4. My participation in Miss Good Deeds Day St. Lucia is in line with my personal development goals. As an active volunteer in my community, I hope this platform will assist me in highlighting the importance of volunteerism to community and national development. Thank you.
Pleasant greetings to everyone. I am the elegant and charismatic 16-year-old Serena Henry, contestant number 3. I reside in the small community of Labon Moshi. After growing up in a charitable household, I use this pageant as an opportunity to give back, as my mother would always tell me that it is better to give than receive.
Hi everyone, my name is Keloni Gastor. I am 16 years old. I am representing the small community of Magotut Moshi. I am contestant number 5, and I wanted to let you all know that performing good deeds will make the world a happier place for everyone.
Hello, St. Lucia. I am the astonishing 22-year-old Tracia Anthony from the beautiful community of Grand Riviere Grosile. And one more thing, happy Good Deeds Day.
Good day, everyone. My name is Celia Francis, and I reside in the community of Babono. I'm 16 years old and I attend the St. Joseph's Convent. I believe that good deeds helps us as a person. Thank you.
You put that record on, it plays all your wrongs, and it plays again and again. Your sins in every line takes you back in time.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine, we have Sarah, Laurie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with SocaCize. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a bacchanal warm-up routine to Balance Bati by WCK. Let's do this. Four, 3, 2, swing those hips. Four, 3, 2, hips going in a circle. 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, step and switch. 4, 3, 2, first side and 4, 3, 2, next side. Hey. 4, 3, down and up. Hip. Let's go. 8, 8, 8, 8. Stroke back, squeeze it. Last one. Side to side with the hip. 4, 3, 2, circle. 4, 3, 2, step and 4, 3, 2, switch. Hey. 4, 3, 2, foot side. Switch it. Hey. 4 more. 4, 3, hip down and up and stroke back, balance backside. Let's go. 4 more. Side side hips. 4, 3, step and 4, 3, 2, switch and 4, 3, 2, first side. 4, 3, 2, next side. 4, 3, hip down and up and last one, push back. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. 4 more. Hey, hey, hey. Roll the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with SocaCize. We hope that you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong.
And that's our show for today. We're going to leave you with this quote. You cannot trample upon the humanity of others without devaluing our own. And remember, he who must hold another down in the mud must remain in the mud to keep him there. Have a good morning.